Hello, my name is Salima Hakeem, and welcome to my new show, Salima Speaks. The reason I decided to do my own show is because I wrote a book about black men entitled Black Butterflies. In the book, I interviewed several black men and I asked them about their lives, their loves, their goals, and anything you want to know about black men. The interviews were so interesting, I decided to share them with the world. And so now you have Salima Speaks. So sit back and relax and don't forget to stretch. And now we have with Wallace, a single father of 4. Hi Wandell, how are you?
Hey Salima, how you doing?
How old are you?
39.
And I understand that you are a single father, you have 4 children.
That's right.
What ages are your children?
My children are 14, 12, 10, and 9.
Boys or girls?
Got 3 boys and 1 girl.
How old is the girl?
The girl's a 12-year-old.
The 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Do most women, how do they feel when you tell them that you have 4 children that you're raising on your own?
A lot of times, I get complimented.
Really?
Yeah, because, a lot of women see that as honorable. And a lot of them are single mothers themselves, and they wish their daddies, baby daddies or whatever, would step up. And so it's always a good thing, it's always a complimentary thing when they see a black gentleman doing it by himself. They understand that he has rapport. They can have it's instant rapport you have with a single mother, being a single father.
Right.
And it's like, because a lot of single dudes themselves that aren't fathers tend to be a little bit spoiled when it comes to dating a woman who's a single mother.
Right. So you understand what she's going through.
I understand what she's going through.
Now, when you date, do you bring women back to your house?
Yeah, I've done that before.
And how do your children feel about that?
Well, the most important thing in the house to the children is the PlayStation. So it's like a quick hello, how you doing, and right back to what they were doing before.
So you don't let your children make decisions on who you bring home with you?
Absolutely not.
And why? So Wandell, your children don't have a say-so on who you bring home?
Absolutely not.
Why is that?
Because, my children can take confidence in the fact that anybody I bring home, I've already screened them, and they wouldn't know our address or our whereabouts if I thought they were suspect character, And not only that, but I don't see no bills in here with their name on it. They haven't paid not one of them since I've been here. So a child stays in its place in my home.
Oh wow, okay. So now do you introduce the woman to the children?
Oh, absolutely. I think it would be disrespectful not to, you know what I mean? So, yeah, the children get introduced to them. But most of the times it's just a female friend, that may come through, that might need some help or something like that, and just cordially speak.
Are you looking to meet someone for a serious relationship?
Absolutely. That's the goal. One day to meet somebody.
Now, would you date a woman that had 4 children herself and be like a Brady Bunch family?
Without blinking.
Really?
Oh yeah. It'd be hypocritical not to. If she's going to embrace me and my family, and raising 4 kids, it may seem more difficult to people who don't have that many children, but it's one of the easiest things I've ever done.
Really?
Honestly, it's one of the easiest things.
I have 2, and I don't find that to be true. I don't know.
Yeah.
My hat goes off to you, honestly, that you can do that.
But I guess it's all in the way you raise them.
Okay, now the woman that you would choose to be, I guess, a step parent to your children, what are you looking for in a woman?
Okay. Let's see. I like women that are open-minded, that are thoughtful and considerate, passionate, can communicate well, and that are like rule-breakers.
So, Wanda, what physical traits do you look for in a woman?
First we got to start with some thickness. I like a healthy size woman, about maybe size 12 to 22. Is there such a thing? Yeah, honestly, breast size, hips, breast and behind don't really matter. It's nice, but if she doesn't have one, that doesn't matter. And I'm more like into hips and legs and thick, juicy arms.
Now, as far as beauty goes, do you look for beautiful women or average, or does it matter?
Well, a long time ago I learned how to see beauty in all different complexions. And I find beauty in many different things. So, many different kind of women can be beautiful to me. I can find many different types of them attractive. I'm not stuck on a type or a specific set of features.
So Wanda, does it matter if a woman has short hair, long hair, Does it matter if she has a hair weave or anything like that? Does any of those things matter when you look for a woman?
Well, you know what, Salima, used to matter. I used to be real militant against all things unnatural. You know, fake nails, fake hair, fake eye contacts. Couldn't stand women that wore heels. You know, but I mean, I relaxed that standard a little bit. You know, because it's more what you get into once you get into the chest of a person, more so than how they adorn themselves. You know.
So it wouldn't bother you if you were playing your woman's hair and you felt the tracks from a hair weave? I'm
gonna be honest with you. I've been trained not to play in a woman's hair anymore. Because you ain't getting past, you know, your fingers will get stuck on some things. But you know, look, I think my sense of taste in women have matured. You know, back in the day, I used to have an issue with those type of things, but not anymore. That's not what matters.
Does age matter? What age group do you?
Oh, yeah.
You're 39. What's the youngest and what's the oldest?
Tell you what, I'm 70s, right? 71 is when I was born, and it's generational for me because I believe each generation was raised a certain way. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Normally, believe it or not, I go for older women.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
It's just this. You can't beat what you can get out that out that generation. You know, the way our grandparents raised them to be. You know what I mean? And besides that, by the time a woman reaches a certain age, she's done with the games.
Okay.
Some of them are done with the games. You know what I'm saying? And she's really ready to settle down into something serious, and that's where my head is right now.
Oh, so you do want to settle down?
Into something serious, yeah, no doubt.
So you're looking for a serious relationship that may lead to marriage?
You could say looking, but I'm really not looking. I'm just making myself available, letting the game come to me. You know, I got so many things on my plate right now that. You know, if a relationship come along, that's a bonus. But
do you internet date? What do you think about internet dating?
That's my main form of dating.
Really? Why?
Because I mean, I'm pretty much a homebody. You know, having kids and things like that.
Sure.
Then I go to school, then work in the evening, all that kind of stuff. So whenever I do get a chance to go out into the open public, I don't meet too many women that are desirable, or either they already got somebody, or you know, they got that game going where, oh, you're supposed to chase me type thing. But on the internet, you already know a woman is looking for somebody because that's why they own it. Okay. You know, and it broadens your exposure. Now, matter of fact, it's funny, a couple months ago, I met a girl who just lived on 2 blocks down the street. And I've been here for 6 months in this complex. And we never would have met otherwise.
In the internet. So you don't go out to clubs and things like that?
I hate clubs. I hate nightclubs.
Did you ever, when you were young, go to clubs looking for women?
Back when I was in the Marine Corps, when I was, just getting out of my mom's house, I was like 19 years old. That's all I did.
That was part of our show with Wallace. There's much more to come. Thank you for watching this segment of Salima Speaks, and don't forget to stretch.